As we head into yet another weekend where we could see the potential for some very negative headlines, I wanted to give you three positive things that we're seeing here at SEM in terms of the investment markets and our investment models. First, for at least 5 years, we've been talking about waiting for better opportunities in terms of valuations to get really excited. And I'm happy to report we're finally starting to see those things develop. Unfortunately, I'm not talking about the stock market. Instead, I'm talking about the high yield bond market. Now, in the links below, you'll see a very detailed discussion of what I'm looking at. But the main thing for you to focus on is when we've seen the high yield bond spreads versus treasury bonds go up as much as they have, there's a good potential over the next 12 to 18 months to make some significant gains in our income investments. So if you've had money earmarked to get into the market, I would take a strong look at these things and look at whether or not that makes sense for your investment portfolio, because we don't know when it will happen. History tells us maybe we have a little bit more time. We need to let this thing play out. But again, it can happen at any point. So if you've been waiting to get in and into something that yields better than 0%, now is your opportunity. So take a look at those. Secondly, our AmeriGuard models, which are our longer term models, now have been adjusted so that we can adjust the allocation literally every day if we needed to. Now, the testing shows we won't do that. It's still a long-term look-back period, but rather than waiting till the end of the quarter to make adjustments, we now are able to pull the trigger both going in and out of the market at any day during the quarter. There's also two different indicators, so we won't go all the way in and all the way out to the upper and lower bands. And again, there's information in the article linked below. But this is exciting because if you're in AmeriGuard, we've already pulled half of our allocation out, so we're in the middle part of that band. It means if things get worse, we can go all the way out. But if things do reverse and turn back, we could put the other money to work rather than waiting till the end of the quarter. So check that out, and I hope you're excited about that as I am. Thirdly, at times like this, we really want to do some more than just make a good return on our investments, or in our case, hold on to the investments we have. And that's one reason we launched the Cornerstone models. We obviously didn't predict what was going to be happening in 2020 when we chose to launch them this year. But it's a chance, if you're a Christian investor or a Christian advisor, to do more than just make a good return with your investments. You can really make an impact in our world with the Cornerstone models. We have the link down below. I'd encourage you to check those out. Now, I know we're all dealing with this pandemic in a different way. We choose to focus on the positive, but that doesn't mean we're ignoring the negative. There's a lot of bad things that can happen out there in terms of the investments that you own outside of SEM. There's some things that could happen in the economy and the market that people just aren't planning for. But let us take care and worry about that. We want you to worry about yourselves. Take care of yourself. Take care of your families. Just do everything possible to stay healthy. Look to do good in our world, and we're going to get through this. We're big believers in America, and we know we're going to get through that. So thank you for your time, and thank you for your confidence in SEM.